Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. All right, thank you. Have a good day. Appreciate it. Good job, man. That's right. Trying to block me from going to the side. But anyhow, so one of the things I forgot to mention too is that now they'll start the theme where they'll try to use women now honey trap, but women in their 40s, 50s, try to engage in the honey trapping. On the bus stop there was a lady there, tall. She kept looking back at me. And again, these are things that they've done before. When I'm on the bus, all of a sudden, these young women, natural hair, a lot of them light-skinned Keishas will constantly turn around looking at me, right? And so when I talk about certain specific themes that they do, they try to engage in some sort of bribery or some sort of, manipulation thing. First they'll start doing palm fixation drills. They'll have females, walking towards me. They have females walking towards me, smiling and like that, right? And then there'll be times when they'll have females walking towards me, sticking their fingers in their ears, pinching their nose. It's this cursive persuasion programming, right? This destructive manipulation tactics, and you got to understand how this program works, what it does, right? It is meant to keep you in a negative state of mind, right, while not understanding what is being done, so they can continue to surveil you and experiment on you and to try to set you up because of what they've done to you. So because they don't want to be held accountable. That's all that is. And we got to understand that. That's all that is. They don't want to be held accountable for the illegal implantation of microchips, right, of human beings, and they don't want to be held accountable, so they got to set you up to try to silence you. That's a criminal organization. I understand that. Thank you again. That's a criminal organization. That's the New York Predator Department. This is what they do. Now look at dude walking up here with his hands in his pants, though. Not even in his pocket. You don't have a pocket. His hands in his pants or his crotch, right? So yeah, this is what they do. When I talk about these themes, right? Look, he grabbing his crotch too. Look, turns around, So you see him move his thumb, right? Okay. See this? Like I said, this is how I know when they try to do these setups. So now today you see New York Predator Department across the street over there. There's another vehicle over there, and there was another vehicle going up this way, right? There was another vehicle there. So I want you to understand, they do this again because they want to be out here harassing me, engaging in the noise campaign and try to legitimize things. It's not about that. It's about control. That's what it is about. It's about controlling those within the society with their experiments that they don't want to admit, right? That they're not going to tell you about, because guess what? They're criminals, right? And why would criminals expose themselves in such a way, right? Again, we see all across America, police department engaging in all these sort of programs, pre-crime programs, this and that. And in order for them to get you, the public, to accept it, they have to create the boogeyman and the boogeywoman. That's what you need to understand. How is it that we still don't understand this? I mean, I understand the cognitive warfare, but damn, it's like every time, they keep proving me right in terms of how psychological manipulation works and how people can be brainwashed, not only to believe anything, but to do anything that they want them to, through psychological manipulation, through cognitive warfare, through covert warfare, right? Through illegal drugging, you got to understand these things. This is how the elites are planning. And like I said, black people have always been the prey for these predators. And we have yet to understand that, right? But religion is what keeps us in a dumbed down state of mind, right? Religion has been keeping us in a dumbed down state of mind, particularly our women. Yeah, man.
Step down as much as possible. Step on, step down.
Let's go. I'm waiting the bus. This bus stop in Brooklyn? Brooklyn. No. All right. Let's stop in Brooklyn.
Excuse me. Ma'am. Thank you.